law that governs how public funds should be used. So you are wrong in saying that all you had to do as an accounting officer is listen to them when they say we need to deviate, and you did not interrogate and study what was before you, including who the companies were, etc. You are required to do due diligence. That's what it means to apply your mind. Do you agree?
I don't agree, because maybe I don't understand when you talk about due diligence. What due diligence?
You said apply your mind. So let's rather use your word then. What does it mean?
I was considering whether they can be allowed to exceed 1 million.
And they exceeded it by how many million?
Which is what has been approved. There was no limit.
Which is how much?
Which is how much?
How much was it exceeded ultimately above 1 million?
Well, they spent over 30 million,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I have approved a deviation from 1 million.
And that deviation caused them to spend 30 million.
Which was used, because it did
Before
not
we
go
go
down
for what
the
it's
drain.
used, before we go for what it's used, you are saying the reason why you approved it because you just approved so that they must use more than 1 million.
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say, General?
I say, you asked me the question, what was before you? What did you consider?
Indeed.
And I'm saying to you, Honorable Member, I did not consider the procurement application, the procurement process initiated.
That's the point I'm saying to you. And the fact that you didn't apply your mind to how much it will cost the public
But
when you sign, that in itself, you are saying to us,
no.
when it came to you, you just looked at a deviation of 1 million plus. You didn't apply your mind to how much above 1 million it would be. If I understand you correctly or incorrectly, please correct me, General.
Incorrectly, Honorable Member.
Please correct me.
Because we are not on this.
Help me.
You see, if I was considering that procurement,
Yes. Yes.
I'll be sitting in a worse situation now, because that would have been construed to be interference with the procurement process.
No, that's not true.
Well, if you are not happy with that answer,
No, it's not
I can't
me.
help you.
It's the law, it's not me.
No, the law is happy with me. It
The
is
law-
those that do not understand me that are not happy.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. Should you have known and interrogated how much it will cost ultimately?
No.
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 So the law does not require you to ask, when we deviate, how much will this cost the public coffers?
It is the business of those that are considering, who are evaluating the procurement, the bid evaluation committee and the BAC. That is their business.
But
I'm
when
not
you,
going to interfere at that
but
level.
when you approve a deviation, you are legally allowing them not to consider that. They coming to you for a deviation so that they can go out on procurement outside of those processes. You approved it and you didn't even know it's going to cost 30 million. That is irresponsible from an accounting officer.
No, I disagree.
That's okay. For the record, you disagree. The law requires you to do that.
Not the law that I was applying here. If you familiarize yourself with the law,
Please
in respect
familiarize
of
me.
the
Which
SS,
law did you use to allow you?
The Secret Services
Read
account.
me the section.
Do you have? I know you don't have time, so
No,
but
I'll
I
give
can.
you time because you're educating me. Read me the section that says you
I'm
should
going
not.
to start 145, 146, so that we are very clear. And on 330.2, in terms of Part 2 of the Treasury Regulations, for the department and constitutional institutions and public entities, May 2002. It is required of the accounting officer to appoint a chief financial officer to serve on the management team of the department. The general responsibility of the CFO is to assist the accounting officer in discharging the duties referred
Sorry,
to.
General, just go to deviation, the deviation. Portion.
No, but Chair, I cannot immediately go there.
You should. You used a particular law that allows you to not consider how much it will cost the public when you approve a deviation. I want to know which law is that.
The law is not a sentence. That's why I said.
I said section.
No,
I
you
said
law.
I said.
Honorable Chair.
I said, give me the section that allows you to do that. You can't find it. You know why you can't find it?
The Secret Services Account Policy.
Fine, no problem. Read me the section in the policy that
not
allows you to
able
do what
find,
you've done.
That now here.
Please read it, sir.
No, Chair, if I was to read,
rather
I
let's
must
say-
go through this process.
Wait, rather let's say if you don't have it with you now, during break, because we're taking break after Honorable Sol, you can check the actual provision, then you will relay it with the chair when we come back. Thank you. You can proceed, Honorable Sol.
Let me just go here, Chair, and it's a part. It's in my affidavit 147-330.7. Chapter 4 of the Secret Services Policy provides that at least 2 written quotations must be obtained and attached to the application form. All motivated applications, e.g., office equipment, computer equipment, technical equipment, and items which are normally used in and around a safe place or for a project, vehicles and cellular phones, must be accompanied by 2 comparative quotations from different distributors for the same product.
All right, so just on that section that you've read, although it doesn't speak about authorizing you to deviate without considering, but let's use your reasoning. There it says you have to consider 2 competitive service providers. You read it, not me.
So 2 competitive quotations from service providers.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yes.
Now, you had to do that. That's what you read. You said earlier, you signed without knowing who those 2 service providers are. Yet what you just read says, you have to know who. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. Who was the 2 service providers?
I don't know because it is not my duty.
It is your duty.
It is not, Honorable Chair.
Sir.
I have already explained
Okay,
here.
no-
I read one.
no
you stopped
problem.
me when I was going there. 330.1, where it is
General,
saying
the only reason why I stopped you is because you actually read to me about the 2 service providers. And I'm trying to show you that when you say you apply your mind, you cannot apply your mind and not have the details of what is involved. Now, the 2 service providers, seeing that you did not know, and because of your signature, 30 million was taken. The 2 service providers was iView and there was another one, Perfect Source. Because you don't know, this is what you've caused. There's supposed to be 2 competitors. Competitor, the one out of the 2. Do you know that it was not an IT company, it was a recruiting company?
Chair, I did not know. I only know now. I did not have to know because I do not interfere in procurement. There was a committee.
That's not interfering. They're coming to you for deviation.
It is interference.
They're coming to you
No.
for deviation. You're going to allow them to follow through on a process that will cost the public coffers 30 million, and you saying You're not supposed to know. Well, let me tell you what happened because you didn't know. Let me tell you what happened. What happened, sir, is out of the two, one was not an IT company. It was not a company specializing in software. It was a recruitment company. And the person who bid for a 30 million, one of the service providers, was not the owner of the company. His wife was. Which automatically put iView in the stronger position. And iView got the tender because you say you didn't have to know. And let me tell you the law.
Which law?
The law, Regulation 16A8.3 of the National Treasury Regulations requires you to have the process to be fair, transparent, and open. And these two companies...
Sorry, Chair, just repeat the law.
Regulation 16, capital A, 8.3, National Treasury Regulations. You are required to give the same requirements to both bidders. And the fact that one of the bidders was not even a supplier of what you procured, and you kept them, that is illegal.
Well, Honorable Member, I can't help you. And
I don't need your help, General.
Sorry?
I don't need your help.
No, but I can't help you
I
be on
wasn't-
the same page with me
I'm
in
not
terms of
seeking
understanding.
I'm not seeking to be on the same page with you, General.
Okay, me too. I don't seek to be on the same page with
Clearly,
you. because I implement the law. And the law,
Which one?
paragraph 3.314, and it is here on my affidavit.
Read it.
And allow me to finish reading that, because you are reading the law that is not applicable here.
Wow.
I accordingly approve the application for deviation annexed as JKP 60 before me, in compliance with the provisions of paragraph 16A capital A.6.4 of the Treasury Regulations and Policy Prescripts, which states as follows: if in case it is impractical to invite competitive bids, the accounting officer or accounting authority may procure the required goods or services by other means, provided that the reasons for deviating from inviting competitive bids must be recorded and approved by the accounting officer or accounting authority. Now, after consideration of the application and facts prevailing at the time, I granted approval for deviation with this endorsement, subject to compliance with the related prescripts, no deviations allowed. What does that mean? The only thing that comes to me is to say we are limited to 1 million. Can you please consider the deviation, and they motivate. I approve the deviation. It goes back to the committee, which means at that point where I'm approving the deviation, there is no approval granted yet on the procurement process, because it is still going to be complied with in terms of the prescripts. And that's why I don't have to be there. Here is the law that I'm following.
Do you know
to be pushed to go, allow me,
General
I will
Phahlane?
never do it.
Unfortunately, your time is
I need to just I just need to close because the general...
Chair,
we
at least allow him to read the script, at least, Chair. He can't conclude like that.
No, members, let's do this, Honorable Souls. Your time is up.
No, I just want to make a statement, Chair.
You can make a statement in 3 seconds.
There's no time for scripture. I'll do it for Nomvalo outside. General, the law that you've read is the law that I read for you, and the law that you said you didn't consider. And when you play back the tape, you will hear that you actually mentioned the National Treasury regulations and said you didn't consider that, yet you quoted that. And that laws, I put it to you, will prove that you acted illegally. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Members, let's take a break. We are going to come back at 20 to 9. It's now 10 past 8. We're taking a 30 minutes break. We're going to come back. General Phahlane, at 20 to 9, you'll be seated there for the next honorable member. Thank you.